We're at the beginning of week 4, and we are now down to 10 recruits. For the last 2 weeks, they've been focusing on the fundamentals of hose and ladders. It is imperative they have the knowledge, skill, and ability to execute. When it comes to saving a life, the clock is ticking. This week, we're going to introduce you to the Cadre staff.
I've been with the Ontario Fire Department for 7 years. I've been an engineer for a little over 2 years. It'll be 3 years in July. I got hired in a much larger group with some older gentlemen, and I felt like the pressure was on me to be able to perform and keep up with those with vastly more experience. I'm not expecting them to know everything right off the bat. But if you show me that you have good work ethic and can come out here and grind every day, then there's going to be a lot of grace given. My favorite thing about being a full-time instructor down here at the academy is probably the transformation. So we start week 0, they're not here yet, we prep everything, they get here week 1, and watching that transition of limited to no knowledge all the way up to where they are able to function as a firefighter in their own capacity while thinking through problems on their own, and seeing them develop those skills is probably my favorite part.
Keep your hand up, Hill. Who up?
I've been working for the Ontario Fire Department for a little over 7 years. Yeah, I worked for Downey Fire Department as an AO about 2 years before that. So I've been helping with training since I got off probation, but with the academy, this is my second academy. I really love when you see it kind of click in their brains, like you see them buy in to the culture, and you see them buy into the amount of effort we're expecting of them. Effort. I want to see excitement. I want to see guys that want to be here and be a fireman as much as I do.
Prepare to lower ladder to building. I got picked up as a seasonal after that for the Riverside Ranger unit, where I was a seasonal firefighter, and then eventually got picked up for San Marino City Fire Department. The city changed who was running responses for their city and went to the San Marino County Fire Department, where I was there for about a year after that. And then I got picked up here, and I've been here for about 7 years. Well, after probation, I think I got heavily involved with the training, so I've been working on that for about 6 years. Multiple mini academies in multiple different disciplines, and then was fortunate enough to do the last Academy 1, Class 1, and now I'm working in Class 2. I love working on ventilation stuff. I love forcible entry, cracking these doors, cutting this roof, some auto extrication stuff, working on cars, a lot of truck work. I enjoy truck work. I love being a fireman. I love working at the Ontario Fire Department. And I think being out here and getting to work with these guys, I get hands-on from start to finish on what it truly means to be a fireman. I care who wears a badge. I care who responds to calls. I care who represents the whole fire service in general. So I make sure from start to finish that these guys have grit, these guys have heart, and these guys care about being a fireman, because that matters to me.
Take all the way up to 35. Get more water. Electrolytes. Been here just over 13 years. So I've been a firefighter and a fire engineer, and I'm also currently on the bomb squad. I've been a tech since March of 2018. So I did the 20 weeks on our first academy, and I believe this is week 4 of our second academy. But I get to impart what I believe are good qualities for firefighters, right? I get to take an active part and make sure that the guys that are hitting the floor, they have the same values and the same work ethic and the same abilities that I valued in myself and that I think make a good quality firefighter. My biggest pet peeve is when guys don't do the work on their side to better themselves. We don't expect anyone to come here and be professional. That's why we're here. Our job is to teach them how to be firefighters, but they need to have some skin in the game. So when they know there's, say, hose or ladders the next day, when they don't do the studying on their side, it's frustrating because we're putting in a bunch of time and effort on our side. We would expect them to put that amount of time and effort in on their side, and then that makes learning easier for everybody.
Anything you want to add for your fans out there?
Keep the funny comments coming, I love them.